As a mum, the most memorable moments for Mother's Day are when you first have your baby and you get your very first Mother's Day card. I think there's no other memory like it as far as Mother's Day, because it's such a whole new feeling, and you get, you know, your first to mummy on it. I think that's a memory that you'll never forget, and a very special memory. The best thing about being a mum of boys, do you know, they love their mums, and it's great because I don't put any pressure on them about being good at sport or doing all the boys stuff. To me, just as long as they're happy, and I think they really respond to that. Being a mum of boys, they just love their mums. They show me a huge amount of affection, and that means everything to me. Yeah, being a mum to an 8-year-old and a 12-year-old who's going on 13, yeah, I'm facing lots of very different challenges being a mum. The phone and Snapchat is pretty much ruling our 13-year-old's life. But I try and remember back to the days that I was that age, and how being with my friends and having some freedom was so important. So I try and respect my kids in the same way, especially my older son, Charlie, because he's at the stage where he's really finding himself. And I think giving him a bit of space and time and letting him embrace his friends. I always am the household that has lots of boys over, and that's important to me, that they all can come out and hang at ours, and he never feels that he's not allowed to do that. So I try to embrace all of his mates and everything he wants to do, and let them all do it at my house, which is sometimes absolute carnage. But I think it keeps me in control secretly, without him knowing. Okay, so how do I keep my boys' PE kit bright? Well, I'm working with Ariel 3-in-1 pods, which are brilliant, and which I do use and have used for a long time actually. Brilliant at keeping whites whites and your brights brights, and keeping everything look as good as new. And because I am a little bit of an OCD mum, it's really important to me that every time my kids go to school, they look fresh and clean. I kind of pride myself on that. So I do make sure that I get them up bright. So I would be a complete liar if I said I always did the school run looking stylish, because I don't. Some days I'm in my dog walking clothes, some days I'm in, you know, dodgy tracksuit bottoms and a hoodie, and other days I do the school run on my way to work and after work. So every day is different for me on the school run, and I absolutely don't put a huge amount of emphasis on what I wear to the school run, because I think it's not that important. But saying that, as a woman, I think we really do feel confident when we're looking our best. So if I do have the opportunity to get up in the morning and put something nice on, you know, on my way out to drop the kids off at school, it's always a bonus. And that normally just consists of jeans and t-shirt, or jeans and jumper. I still keep it pretty simple. There's so many I loved for so many different reasons, so it's really hard to choose one. I loved doing the Argentine tango because I think it was the first time I got to kind of play a sexy role, and she was very strong. But what was nice, it could all be quite intimate and in, rather than a big performance out, and I got to wear a really amazing dress, and the music was incredible. I also loved doing the paso because that was in Blackpool, and I got most probably my favourite outfit out of the whole show. Because I got to dress as a queen and have hair down to here and jewels, and the dress was gold and black. It was cool, and the dance was fierce. The paso is a dance I love. The one thing I wish I had more time to do would most probably be dance now. I think after coming off the back of Strictly, I found such a passion, or a passion that had always been there, but something I love to do. But with work and a family, trying to find time to go to lots of different dance classes is tough. So if I had more time, I would definitely try and do more dancing. My favourite song to dance to, oh, it's such a hard one, but I think it changes all the time depending on what's out. But a dance and a song that I have great memories of is Ed Sheeran's The Shape of You, because when we were on the Strictly tour, we put it on every time we got to a hotel and all danced. And I have great memories of dancing with Ed Balls to Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. He's a great mover, and I thoroughly enjoy dancing with him.